My name is Diane Clancy. In 1980, the World Health Organization announced that the deadly disease smallpox had been totally eradicated worldwide. So this deadly disease that killed 35% of its victims is totally eradicated thanks to the World Health Organization and the society as a whole vaccinating against smallpox. So I'm a mother of a 2-year-old, and when I was pregnant, I did a lot of research on vaccines and whether I should vaccinate my child or not. And today I want to share with you some of my findings and why I think it's important to vaccinate your children. So first, let's start off by defining what are vaccines. So vaccines are defined according to vaccines.gov as a very small amount of either dead or weak germs that are actually injected into your skin to help your body fight off disease. So the protection can be lifelong or it can be long-term, according to historyofvaccines.com. So some of these diseases are MMR, measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, and some pneumococcal diseases, according to historyofvaccines.com. So the Center for Disease Control and the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that by age 2, all children are vaccinated against 14 diseases. So now that we know what are vaccines, why are parents choosing not to vaccinate their children? So let's do this. So why not vaccinate? Well, it stems from a study done by a doctor named Andrew Wakefield that in 1998 he did this study that showed a causal relationship between the MMR vaccine and autism. The study was later retracted, and it was said to be untrue. There's no relationship between vaccines and autism. The General Medical Council said the study was fatally flawed, according to historyofvaccines.com, and Dr. Wakefield himself is irresponsible and dishonest, according to science-based-medicine.org. What are some other reasons why parents might not vaccinate their children or people might not be vaccinated? Some people are allergic to the ingredients in vaccines, so they are able to get them. Some people are actually immunocompromised, so if they're going through like chemo, they can't be injected with any vaccines because their immune system isn't strong enough to fight them off. And these people that aren't vaccinated, they rely on what's called herd immunity. And herd immunity is when 80 to 90% of the population is vaccinated, so the people that can't be vaccinated or choose not to be vaccinated are actually protected by others. So that's according to today.edu, vaccinestoday.edu. So now that we know why people might not vaccinate, what are the risks of not vaccinating? So the risk of outbreak is the biggest risk. Right now in the Pacific Northwest, according to OregonLive.com, they're experiencing a measles outbreak because more and more parents are deciding not to vaccinate their children. So if over 10% of the population decides not to vaccinate, this increases the chance of an outbreak, according to MLive.com. So this increases the vulnerability of people of an outbreak and the threat of an outbreak, according to Mayo Clinic. So these are some reasons, some risks that could happen if you don't vaccinate. So in conclusion, I want to say that the most important thing you can do for your children and for society is to vaccinate your children. I looked up a poll online, and it was done by Zogby Analytics, and it said that even though more and more Americans in the past 11 years are deciding not to vaccinate, Americans are still strongly supportive of vaccinating children. And I actually surveyed all of you, and of the people that responded, over 90% of you believe that it is important to vaccinate children. And of all the parents who responded, 100% of the parents had vaccinated their children already. So that gives me hope for the future that maybe these outbreaks won't be more common, and maybe more and more parents are deciding to vaccinate their children. So in conclusion, please vaccinate your children. I'm asking you, if you're a parent, if you decide to become a parent, please consider all of this research that I did and these facts, and please consider vaccinating your children. Thank you.